before I hopped into the Zoom call, I was talking to a friend, and he said he didn't understand the whole why people or like to watch like YouTube boxing basically, like and why it's getting so popular now. Because like honestly, like when you watch sports, you watch it for you watch it either for like the people who absolutely suck to the point that it's funny. When you watch like bum fights on the internet because it's funny because they don't know how to fight, but it's funny to watch. Or you watch like the people who are the greatest at it. Like your Pacquiao Mayweather's and Canelo's all fighting each other. So but then again we watch like YouTube fighters. It's like they're not either end of the spectrum. They're not the worst and they're not the greatest. So it's just kind of like just there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why we ordered the Logan Paul Mayweather fight because, well, one, you have the GOAT of boxing, Mayweather, 50-0. Then you have Logan Paul, who didn't win a single match in his two fights. Like, he took this, like, at the end of the day, they both won, obviously. And from what I read, I think Mayweather was estimated to take between 50 to 100 million from this fight, and Logan Paul was set to make 20 million. So it's like they both end up winning at the end of the day,
I mean,
like
yeah, I mean,
money wise.
it's all just one big like business deal basically.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I mean, it was pretty entertaining to be honest. I got surprised by how good
But
Logan did.
but I mean, like, don't you think there's like has to be like some integrity to like the sport? If not, it just becomes one big joke. Because I mean, like for example, take like the WWE. These people make like millions, or like thousands of dollars because they have contracts, but no one takes it seriously. Because like it's basically just like one big entertainment, you know. So like, do you think boxing is eventually gonna go down that route where it's gonna basically become a WWE if you have like all these middle to like higher end YouTubers just fighting each other, or just like you get boxers out of retirement just as a gimmick to fight.
Well, that's how I think it depends who's fighting. Like personally, for me, seeing the fight that's next week, the YouTubers versus the
TikTokers,
TikTokers.
TikTokers, I think that whole fight is just a joke. Like that's a taking a joke out of it. Like nobody cares about the TikTokers.
nobody.
Nobody really does.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but I mean, honestly, like it's all for like entertainment stuff. But I feel like at a certain point you gotta have like some respect.
Yeah, oh yeah, I completely agree with you. But I think it depends who's fighting, depends the circumstances. Like, it just depends, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it's all money grab. Let's be honest. No matter who's fighting.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.